Hey everybody, I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can. I was thinking about something in regards to this recent Tucker Carlson interview of Vladimir Putin on Twex. I refuse to call it Twitter. I refuse to call it X. It's Twex now. It's just a thing. We're moving on. Tucker is doing a soft launch for the acceptance of dictatorships and authoritarianism in this country. The more that he helps to legitimize dictators and so forth, the Viktor Orbáns, the Vladimir Putins, to the political right, the more that it becomes palatable and acceptable if something like that was to occur here in the United States. It's oh yeah, well, I mean, this is not any different than Russia, and they're okay. This is not any different than Hungary. They're okay. Like it's the foolishness of accepting a circumstance that is potentially detrimental to you, to your country, to your supposed way of life, because the people that you have blindly decided to idolize, like a Donald Trump, like a Tucker Carlson, are leading you down this path to be exploited. So I already know that, the right-leaning trolls are going to come in, but Joe Biden's already the dictator. Blah, 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 blah. I already know. I don't care. It's not my point. The point is for those who are listening, who are paying attention, who are potentially independents, understand the game that is being run here. What's being run here is legitimization. It seems legitimate if this person, Vladimir Putin, is made to seem as if he is a normal political figure. Not that he's this dictatorial individual, not that he's this person who, strangely, all of his challengers end up dead, near dead, or incarcerated. That's odd. Just happens. He keeps getting reelected fairly. So these are the circumstances that set the groundwork for when something like a Agenda 47 or Project 2025 gets enacted, either through Trump or through the next conservative presidential candidate who wins. It becomes this circumstance where, oh, that's fine because I'm used to it. I think that it's okay that, you kind of lead with strength, right? And that concept is a dictatorial concept. You do not lead purely with strength. You lead with strength when strength is necessary, diplomacy when diplomacy is necessary, and at other times you stand out of it completely until it is a circumstance that is necessary for intervention. But it's not how the thing works. What Tucker is doing is he is trying to normalize this thing on the political right. And if you are an independent who may lean right, you may not understand or see what's happening. This is an act of legitimacy. It's like, see, I'm Tucker Carlson. You know me from Fox News. You trust me. I'm a trusted news source, right? So when I interview this guy, it's normal, right? Don't be fooled here, okay? There's a lot of gamesmanship that's at play here, and it's very dangerous to the things that many people claim that they want for this country. It's something that they're doing because we've all seen the videos of MAGA supporters at rallies saying things like, well, if we had a dictator, I would want it to be Trump. If we had a king, I would want it to be Trump. And so they're saying, if there's 10 people who are thinking it, maybe there's 100 people who are thinking it. And if there's 100, maybe there's 1,000. And if there's 1,000, maybe there's 10,000 or 100,000 or 1,000,000 or 10 million. It's a gamble against individuals who generally are like, oh man, all of this stuff is hyperbole, blah, blah, blah. And everything can be hyperbole. And then when it's done, you're kind of stuck there. It's one of those circumstances Whereas I'm sure that general, seemingly well-meaning Germans in Germany before Hitler's rise to power thought that there's nothing really wrong with this guy. He seems a little bit, extreme, but not that bad. And then it turned into what it turned into, because power for the dangerous is always going to be increased danger for others and at times for supporters, because power wants absolute control, not just control. So please understand that. Please pay attention. Um, there are numerous sources that you can look up on the legitimization of propaganda. Please do so. And, let's all keep our eyes open out there. Have a good one.